Morning, guys. All right, I'm sharing my desktop screen here, and we are going to be looking at the student view for the assignment for the week of April 13th. Oh my gosh, middle of April already. All right, so I am logged in for Mrs. Hibbler's student account. So we're going to be looking at what you see as a student. Notice, first of all, that I'm starting to put in the YouTube videos in the stream here just because I'm not making it mandatory for all of the videos. I've also still got our document here. Notice how it's got the little light gray symbol here. Every time I add a new YouTube video, whether it's required or not, it goes into this document here. You can go in and click on all of the links for all of the videos that we've done up to this point. So you just go in and you click in them, okay? All right, so back to the classroom for the week of April 13th. You're going to see the Google Slides. Now, some of you have already figured out Google Slides, how to turn them in and everything. This is just a quick way to show you this week of how we're going to be using the slides. You're going to watch this video, of course, and it's going to show you as well how to submit your work and how to use the arrow keys. So there are two slides here that give you some basic directions that show you the drop-down menus that you can use. It shows you how to draw an arrow. Notice it's really small when you first draw it. Um, Here's how you can change the size of the arrow, and then here's how you can change the color. We're doing the math maze this week. You'll notice that we've put in hints for you on whether you need to multiply or divide. If you need that, you're going to start here. And you're going to select whether or not you have what type of line you want to use. I personally prefer that you use the arrow so I can see which direction that you're moving in. If you just use a scribble line, I can't tell where you went with that line. Are you going from here to there or from here to here? So I'd prefer that you not use the scribble line. But again, it's up to you. You need to make sure I can see it. I'm going to start with the arrow. Now I'm just using this example, so this is not the correct answer by any means. But here I'm going to draw an arrow. And you'll notice that it's very small. I'm going to go up here to the line weight and I'm going to change it. You just decide what line weight you want it to be. Do you want it to be super big or how do you want it to look? 8's pretty reasonable for a line. You can change the color. You can do whatever colors you want as long as I can see it. Just understand that some of the lighter colors might be harder to see and it will cover up the numbers that you have. And while you can't see my hands moving here, while the arrow is highlighted, I can move it using my arrow keys. Notice that it does cover up information. You can slide it wherever you want. You can copy and paste them. This is not as intuitive as just using PowerPoint, but it'll get the job done. So mark your arrows for where you want. So you can't turn this to make it go in this direction. So like horizontally or change it to be vertical, you have to draw an actual new arrow. So show me on here how you're going to complete it. It does automatically save. Notice that every time you make changes, it's saved in the drive. So when you're finished, all you need to do is click that you're done. And then for the assignment, you come back into your classroom and go to view assignment. You're going to see that the assignment has been assigned and it's your work. Here is the work that you've done. You can click on it just to check it real quick to make sure that this is what you want it to be. I've added that arrow there, so I see that it is the correct changes. So when I go to turn in, I don't need to add anything or anything right now. It's automatically going to submit my assignment right here because I've made it so that it creates a copy for each of you as you're doing it. You just click turn in. And depending on your speed for your internet, it might take a few minutes. And then there you are. You're completely done. You can either submit a class comment right here in the class comments, or you can submit a private comment for me right here. Most of you guys are getting pretty familiar so far with how to do the work, but this is just a new way that we're going to try to keep this as fun and engaging like we would do in the classroom. But it is making it a little bit different. You can work with a partner in Miss Cannell's class. I don't know how Miss Tibbler's class is, just in case they use this video. But for Miss Cannell's class, you can use a partner for your work, as long as you are all doing the work. All right, guys, that's it for this assignment. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will